Next, we have Naila Shroud, who's going to celebrate the Hindu cultural festival of Rakshabandhan. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Paul, and all the Greenburgh Town board members. I really appreciate from Hindu Swayan Sevak Sangh. We are here to celebrate Universal Oneness Festival called Rakshabandhan in India. We have our HSS team here, and I'm requesting Jayaji to come here and please explain in brief about what is Universal Oneness and Rakshabandhan Festival.
Good evening all. I will explain very briefly what is Rakshabandhan. We are all from India. It has been a very ancient tradition that we have been following. It stirs the noblest and the deepest emotions in you. So I will just briefly explain. Like 300 BC, Alexander the Great was conquering all the countries, and then he came to India, came to the Indian continent at that time. And his wife, they heard about the traditions of Rakshabandhan at that time. What they did was that she realized how dangerous this was, because the emperor at that time in that continent was very powerful. So she decided to send a Rakhi to this emperor and then say that you are my brother, you should be protecting me. That is what it means. So so she sent it, and then it was tied to him. The next day, when her husband Alexander the Great was fighting against, they met in the war field, and then the king Porus, he just raised his hand to with the sword, and then he just saw his Rakhi. Suddenly he just dropped it. So this is what I said. Whatever that we carry that in our heart is not just it's a symbol of universal oneness, as Nilesh had mentioned. It's also Raksha means protection. Bandhan means bonding. So this bonding of protection. So here you might say, what are you doing it here? But traditionally we became, the sisters are tying the Rakhi to the brother, so that the sisters will be praying and looking out for the brothers. Brothers in return will protect their sisters. But now that there is no discrimination between men and women, so this is in the society, we are living in the society, so we should be living in harmony, looking out for each other, serving each other. So every year during this time, during the Rakshabandhan time, we just recharge ourselves with the commitment to serve the community and also to hold each other, so that we are there to protect everybody. So why are we here? So we usually go, we are from our motherland, in our karma, we say it karma bhumi, where we live. So in this society, we want to be one with the society. We want to always be there for you. So we usually go to the police officers, firefighters, and also the lawmakers. So just to make sure that you are serving us, and then in return, we are just, we want to let you know that we are with you. We are morally, and whatever the way that we can serve, we will be there for you. So thereby, we are just here to do the Rakshabandhan. During this Rakshabandhan, what we do is like we have a thread, we just tie that, which is not just a thread, but this is a bond of protection, which we mean it deep in our heart, as I said. And we also do the Arati, because we all the occasions that we light the lamps, which is symbolizes we are eradicating the darkness or the ignorance, and then giving a harmonious and peacefulness. And also we will be having the tilak, which we just put the tika on the forehead, which also is a auspicious thing to do. So I would like, if you are not, if you don't want to do this, please let us know, because we don't want to force it. This is to let you know that we are with you.
Should I stand?
We need to, so here is the thing. Does he?
You want us to come down?
No, if you can reach, that's fine, we don't want to
So
disturb.
do you want to put this?
It's like a,
Yeah. You're not allergic to anything?
I am not. No.
yes, we will have to
Yeah,
stand.
we will come.
We will come there.
Okay.
Come this way, so the people can see. You wanna
Maybe we should all go down.
Okay, come down.
Anyone who wants to participate should go down.
Yeah.
That will make it easier.
Really appreciate. And from here also, if someone wants to participate in Universal Oneness Day celebration, please come forward. It's like a protection and a sacred thread which will protect you from the
Yeah, no, this is
I
like,
just wanna make sure.
yeah, I'll just put a little bit. No, this is just powder.
That's a little.
Right hand.
Oh, it should be on the right hand?
Any hand is okay. It is fine.
And what does it symbolize?
This is a Rakshabandhan. So Raksha is a protection and Bandhan means connection. So this is a connections we are making for love and protection to each other.
This thread will protect you from the evils, and that's what like a sacred thread we call it, because
So it's a concept like, we are as in the society, we do work for each other now, doctors, our police officers, they are doing their duties, but they go beyond their duties, They sacrifice their lives sometimes for doing all those things. So we have to express our feelings, love for them, because this is that beyond the, duty, everybody is doing something for each other.
And what, days is this usually celebrated?
And can you speak from the mic so we can let the public know and they can understand?
yeah. So this is the universal. Hello, yeah.
Not too close because then you'll sound muffled.
So this is the Universal Oneness Day called Rakshabandhan in India, wherein this sacred thread is been tied to the person, and that helps you to protect from evils, and it creates a bond between is a brotherly bond, or brother sister or brother also, and which will help you in getting the positive vibes and protect our entire local communities and society
So
from
we
evil.
should have a good meeting tonight. No.
Yes, definitely.
Isn't this normally on August 22nd?
Is depend upon the position, is depend upon the position of the moon and sun. So there is a sacred day.
He is right, this year it was on August 22nd.
Yeah, but yeah, this year it was on August 22. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, but
That
as
goes
per-
by Hindu calendar, basically. It's a little different, 30 days in a month, so
There
that's
should
why
be
it
always
doesn't
light
coincide with
in
the
your
year.
life. All the darkness go away.
So hopefully we have very smooth town hall meeting today with this universal oneness celebration.
So basically, the politicians and the firemen and the police officers and doctors, all these people are connected to the community and they are helping to the community. And you are the one protecting our community. So we are putting that Rakhi, that is thread, that means you protect us in the future. That is the bond you are giving to us. Whoever is doing the Rakhi is a bond that you are protecting the community. That's the main thing.
Great. Well, thank you very, very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, now it's
So thank you everyone for participating, and we'll do a small presentation as planned. And with that, I will just, this is the, okay. Again, namaste all, and we are starting a presentation from Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. So this is about what we are as a HSS, Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. So we are voluntary, non-profit, social and cultural organization incorporated in 1988, present in 33 states and 250 chapters in 171 cities. Just to let you know, in our Westchester area, even in Greenburgh also, we have 3 chapters running. And our vibrant Hindu community is involved in that. Then a Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, inspired by the idea of the whole world is one family. Like in Sanskrit, we call it Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Entire world is one family. And conducts weekly physical and intellectual activities for building character and developing a personality. The activities are designed for participants of all age groups, emphasizing overall everyone's well-being, self-discipline and self-confidence and a spirit of selfless service. So with this, I will hand it over to the next slide to Harshada.
Yes. So exactly what we do in HSS. So few activities I'll mention. So we are meeting weekly. So every week, once a week, we meet as a family, like all kids and young and adult, anyone, any age group can meet there. And there are activities, special activities for children, young adults and adults, physical and intellectual activities, which inculcate and practice Hindu values. So what is the aim? The aim is imparting knowledge, character, unity, selfless service, and personality development. These are the backbones which we try to develop in all the people who participate in those activities. One of the example is like brass band. We have like traditional kind of bands. It's a music band, and throughout the national team, throughout the nation, more than 500 teenagers and youth participate in this. So the instrument which we play are flute, violin, drum, saxophone, clarinet, etc. And all the kids and adults enjoy this activity a lot. So those were the weekly activities, but we also have in a yearly, once in a year, we have the activity for capacity strength building activities. So those are kind of training camps, which are 4 days or 9 days training camp conducted for the age group of 13 to 60 plus. And 1,000 plus people attend this program every year throughout US. One of the popular program is like Health for Humanity Yogathon. So normally here in Westchester also we conduct 24-hour yogathon in which someone does sun salutation for the given point of time, and various local people and local dignitaries visit this event. So once Shelley Mayer, the New York State Senator, came for the event, and everyone enjoy and learn how to do yoga and understand the benefit behind it. So Yoga for Health and Health for Humanity Yogathon are called Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutation. It's an initiative by HSS starting from 2006. And the 16 days event aimed to create the awareness about the yoga and its advantage in achieving the healthy body, mind, and spirit. So sun salutation integrates simple yoga postures in 10 steps that, along with easy breathing techniques, can provide the immense health benefits to both body and mind, especially during this COVID time. To increase the immunity, like we need the exercise, and not only physical but the mental health also. So I will hand over now to Nilesh Deshpande ji.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. So I'll continue from here. So Guru Vandana. Guru Vandana is one of the event that HSS carries out every year. So what is this Guru Vandana? So Guru Vandana is a Hindi word, and Guru means teacher, and Vandana is appreciation. So it is teachers' appreciation. So in US also we follow Teacher Appreciation Week in the month of May, and Tuesday of that week we consider as National Teachers' Day. So Hindu philosophy is on the same lines. They have given immense importance to the Guru, because Gurus gives everyone wisdom, knowledge, and they eliminate the darkness of ignorance. Every part of our life is touched and inspired by numerous teachers that comes into our life when we are in the school, when we are in the colleges, or we are doing any activities, not only academic activities, any activities, we have the Gurus. And Gurus have a lot of contribution in our life, in our society. So to acknowledge that contribution, HSS is volunteering Guru Vandana, like teacher appreciations events throughout the US. And these events are carried in the month of May and June. Then COVID-19 relief work. So HSS has contributed help individuals and families in COVID-19 pandemic. So if you see, 2,000 volunteers across the US helped 45,000 families, and this help we have done in like distributing the masks, helping families who are quarantined, giving them life essential groceries and whatever stuff they need. Then for senior citizens, taking the appointments for their vaccinations. So this kind of contribution has been done in the last 2020, year 2020. So Universal Oneness Day. So this is the today what we are celebrating. So this is a Rakshabandhan event actually. So in India, traditionally this event is family-based event where it is between sister and brother. So sister ties a string to a brother and as a symbol for her love to him. And brother, in that response, provide her a love and protection. So since 2004, HSS has extended this event and they have broadened the scope. It is not only now at the family level, it is at the community level. And simple idea behind that is that we are connecting with each other, we should love each other and we should protect each other. So we have reaching out to police officers, public officers, firefighters, and offering these Rakhis to them for protection and love. And HSS also conduct yearly, like Diwali is big Hindu festival. So HSS, along with collaborating with other organizations for collecting and donating food. So if you see, like last year, we have donated approximately 370,000 pounds of food across the US, all over US. And within the Westchester chapter and the New York chapter, we have collected and donated 6,000 pounds of food. Okay, so I will hand it over to Shreyas for the next slide.
So the next slide talks about Hindu Yuva. So Hindu Yuva is short for Hindu Youth for Unity, Virtues, and Action. And this is a branch of HSS that focuses more with college students and college life in general, as well as like younger adults. And what some of the plans of Hindu Yuva are to provide kind of like a platform and a community, and to kind of introduce Hindu culture and our Hindu Dharma to other people, and to kind of just embrace it and to continue practicing with each other. And some things that they do, they create opportunities for many students and staff, and kind of just introduce to other students kind of just like the Hindu way of life, and they continue to celebrate it. And a lot of the celebrations and the events that are done by HSS are also done by Hindu Yuva, and they do seva or selfless service, around campus and to help benefit the community. And a lot of this is done also just as donations or to food drives, and as well as storm relief or COVID relief as well. And Hindu Yuva also raises awareness about any kind of social issues in India or regarding any social issues towards Hindus in general. And if you go on the next slide, here are some of the universities that there's a Hindu Yuva program in. These aren't all the schools, but here are some of the schools that are listed there. A lot of these are pretty well known. So I believe there's a short video.
Is it possible to run one small video, like 1.5 minutes?
Sure.
Gary is
Yes. Garrett?
Gary, can you help us please to run the small video?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he is. Thank you, sir.
Instant response.
And then after Neil, you have to give the thank you note after the video.
Nonprofit sociocultural organization which aims to coordinate the Indo-American community to practice, preserve, and advance ideals and values of Dharma. HSS conducts regular educational and service programs for children, youth, and adults through more than 250 branches in 170 cities in 33 states with over 2,000 volunteers in order to instill a sense of civic duty, teamwork, and the spirit of selfless service. Over the years, we have initiated programs such as Health for Humanity Yogathons, Teacher Appreciation Events, and Seva Diwali. Through these programs, we have involved elected officials to strengthen local communities. In the past year, we donated around 300,000 pounds of food to pantries across the nation and distributed over 500,000 masks to 45,000 families in over 200 cities as part of our COVID-19 relief efforts. HSS assisted females with volunteer response teams in 6 sites across the country and provide thousands of Americans with COVID-19 vaccinations in addition to other local sites in temples and pharmacies. Visit hssus.org for more information about Hindu Greenburgh and USA.
All right, so with that, we have reached the end of the presentation. So once again, we on behalf of HSS, would like to thank you for taking the time to be with us here today and celebrate Rakshabandhan, or Universal Oneness Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. This was really great. We learned a lot, and we're really thrilled that you're part of our community, and hope you'll continue to stay involved and give us information about your culture, and we want to help spread the word about the great things you're doing. Thank you.